Just off of Malcolm Island out of Port Ellis. And what do we call this?
We call that a piece of tail.
It's a little piece of tail, eh?
Oh, come on, Gary. Wind down, wind down, wind down.
Double header, Gary! Double header!
There we go.
Easy.
Oh.
We're bringing in this halibut for one reason, and that is because I want the lodge to serve me this for dinner.
And now I'm just gonna sprinkle the thyme in, and we'll just pop this in the oven to finish off. Sounds good. Hey guys! Hey! All right, we ready? One,
Ready?
two,
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome
to Sun's Lodge. Welcome to Sun's Lodge. Give a little cheer and welcome to Sun's Lodge. Hey, good friends, what do you say? Welcome to Sun's Lodge today. Hey, hey, hey!
Welcome. Hey,
Get him in.
get them in there.
Welcome, welcome.
Hey, welcome guys.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, welcome Gary.
I'm rolling.
Gail, welcome. I'm Jamie.
I never believed that there was such a place. Books have been written about it. There was even a television series. I am talking about a fantasy island. There is one. It's called Malcolm Island off the northeast coast of Vancouver Island. And what makes it a fantasy island is Sun's Lodge. You will see what I mean.
Come on up, you guys. There's albacore tuna cups over there. There's some blue cheese tarts and skewers coming up. Step to the bar, order a drink. Here's the game. Okay, you roll the dice. Ho! Seven! Ho! No. All right. No! All right, you guys have a great supper, and we'll see you bright and early. All right. Thank you.
Roland Presso, Gary Cooper.
Nice to meet you, Gary.
Hey.
Been looking forward to
And
this.
Scott Sun
Yeah,
here,
hey.
from Sun's Lodge.
That's right, we're here.
Up here, just off of Malcolm Island out of Port Ellis. And I got to ask you about this here. What do we call this?
We call that a piece of tail.
It's a little piece of tail, eh? And we're going to be, what are we fishing for?
Halibut.
Halibut. And you got some other big fish down here too. Don't you have some nice?
Some lingcod, might be a lingcod, red snapper,
snapper? Oh.
yellow eye rockfish.
I love red snapper. You know, red snapper I call, which is, yeah, as you say, yellow eye rockfish. I call sweetmeat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you're.
That was Roland's nickname in school. Sweet meat.
Sweetmeat.
Are you on the bottom?
I'm on the bottom.
There we go.
I'm heading down. And right now we're just out in the middle of the Queen Charlotte Sound, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it okay to say
the mainland
name?
over there? And that's
George Bay?
Vancouver Island over there.
That's the mainland.
Yeah, that's the mainland there. That's what I
Yeah.
said. Yeah. And Vancouver Island would be over there.
Yes, on the other side of Malcolm here.
Right.
Over in the mist.
I like to always know where I'm at, just in case something happens and I gotta swim.
Oh, come on, Gary. Wind down, wind down, wind down, wind down. There we go. Just keep yours going down. Yeah, there we go.
What do you got going there, boss?
Well, I think I got something that wiggles.
A wiggler.
Yeah, in this nice afternoon. You know what they call this? This is an afternoon freshette. And this is a halibut.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll see what I can get on my side.
Out here in this afternoon freshette. You know what an afternoon freshette is? It's just, what happens is the land warms up during the day and starts drawing the cold air, so you start getting this nice little breeze, and we're using that breeze to sort of push us along a bank, looking for some nice bottom fish here. And well, how deep was I? 300 feet there?
265.
There he goes.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad fish.
We'll bring him on board here anyways.
Let me know when you're ready,
He's
Garrett.
right here. He's right here. There he is. There he is.
You got him up?
Let's have a look at him here. Is he in there? There we go. There we go.
Nice work, Gary.
Yeah, that was about a 20 pounder.
Nice, you shook it
I mean,
off.
15 pounder. I mean, 10 pounder.
Big, some big piece of fish or something came out
No,
of
he
it.
just puked it
He
out.
puked out a big ol'.
Is that what I had, you mean? No, that's another fish.
No, he probably
your
puked that
halibut
out.
puked it up as you were bringing it up, like a big herring or something.
Oh, okay.
Like it
yeah.
looked like a little whisker caught or something.
yeah, something
Yeah.
crapped out.
Well, that'd have been a nice halibut. That'd been a nice table fish. But personally, I don't like to keep fish under 200 pounds. It's just a little bit of a joke happening around here. And we're just using these jigs with what they call a skirt on them. Do you know the name of this jig at all?
It's a Delta tackle.
It's a Delta Tackle. Well,
Yeah.
hey, Delta Tackle, Robert is a great guy from Delta Tackle. And anything that is Delta Tackle catches fish.
Yeah,
I'll
we
tell you
love them.
that.
They're our favorite jigs.
Yeah, and they're really good too. They got lots of really good product as well.
Yeah.
So there you go, Delta
right.
Tackle, Robert. Didn't know it, but your tackle just drew up a nice halibut here and is going back down to drop another one. And where are we again? I get so excited when I catch a fish. I can't remember anyone's name anymore.
We're George Bank.
George Bank,
Yeah, middle of Queen Charlotte Sound.
off the island of.
Malcolm Island's right over there.
Yeah.
Mainland's right over there.
And
We're
you're
about in the middle.
And you're the host of the show, and your name is?
Gary
Roland.
Cooper.
No, I'm not the host. I'm just playing the fish. This is our guide and host, Roland.
Yeah.
And of course, we're staying at.
Sun's Malcolm Island Lodge.
Yeah, right. And of course, this is
Scott,
Sun.
trying to catch a fish over here. Don't mind me. All right, it followed you up.
Follows him up.
Yeah, I can feel it tapping all of a sudden there. It's still.
Oh, there goes the kicker.
Haul him up.
Might be a snapper.
He's kind of going with you. Get your net.
No, I think you're probably gonna let it go, I guess. We'll just wait and see what it is.
If you get tired, just pass it off.
Okay.
And he just hit coming up with your jig, huh?
Yeah. There he is. Oh, you see him there.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Now,
halibut.
now here's what we're going to do here. We're bringing in this halibut for one reason, and that is because I want the lodge to serve me this for dinner.
Sounds good.
Isn't that a good idea?
Yeah. Chef Paul makes some mean halibut
Okay,
fish
yeah.
tacos.
So I'm going to enjoy, and here's what we'll also do: is we will have we'll actually film the chef cooking this halibut. How's that sound?
Oh,
Does that sound like a good idea?
Sounds
Get a good
delicious.
halibut recipe
Yeah.
and get him to film it, and it'll
Sounds-
be Gary's halibut that you decided to keep.
perfect.
Okay,
All right, let's do it. Nice work,
let's
buddy.
move to the boats and
Nice fish.
and we're going to do a cut. We're going to cut right now to that recipe, to the chef cooking this, and then we'll be back out here in the boat. Magica Television. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back everybody to Sun's Lodge here, and of course I'm with Paul Shan, the chef, and I'll tell you, the food we had yesterday really told me that you're a great chef, because I actually felt like I was on the Iron Chef or something like that. Every plate that came up, it was just a real taste treat. So I thought it was really important. You know what you're doing, so let's talk a little bit about halibut and how you prepare it, okay? So right here, I see we have a piece of halibut, and you just tell me and let's just go through the process, okay?
Yeah.
Well, what are some of the things people should know about something like halibut?
Halibut's a white fish. It's not very fatty. You know, it's pretty lean, and so really the keys are you don't want to overpower it with flavor, and you don't want to overcook it.
Yeah.
And you know, with a fattier fish, you can cook it a little bit more. It's still going to be moist. But the two key things with halibut is don't overcook it, and don't overflavor it.
Okay, well what I'm going to do is I got another camera here so I can get the real tight shots here, and I think what we're going to be doing is fairly simple, and the reason it's simple is because, as Paul said, you don't want to really do a lot with you know, with halibut. So just fire this up, and you've got a nice piece of halibut here. So
Yeah.
what are we going to?
So we've got the piece of halibut there, fresh caught, and it's just been skinned and cleaned. And I've got some herbs from the garden here, some oregano, some rosemary, some thyme. And I'm actually going to use the thyme because it's nice and mild. And we're not even going to put it directly on the fish. We're just going to put it in the pan with the fish. And that'll just sort of season the oil and pass off a bit of the flavor to the fish without actually overpowering it. Just going to put a little bit of rock salt. This is just sort of rock sea salt on the top of the fish there. And a little bit of black pepper, just to get it nice and seasoned up. I'll also have some whole garlic cloves here, which we're going to put in the pan, and a little bit of whole butter.
Okay, now back here I noticed that you have a really hot pan.
Yeah, the key to the hot pan is, you know, you get a really nice sear on the fish.
Yeah, this is really hot. I mean,
and you also you're going to get it not to stick in the pan as well.
okay,
So
what type of olive was that? What type of oil is that?
that's just a straight up canola vegetable oil. And, you know, I like to use that. A lot of people will say olive oil, but olive oil starts to burn at a lower temperature. And you're going to get that smoky flavor into your fish. So you want to use a vegetable oil which won't burn in the pan. So what we're going to do now is just going to put the fish right in the pan. You want to put your seasoned side down, and that's the inside of the fish. You'll notice the side the skin came off of is up.
Oh, okay. So
And the inside of the fish is actually going to sear a lot nicer than the outside. And we'll just let that go with the oil for a little bit here.
delicious, delicious. Look at that.
What I'm going to do is actually put a little bit of salt on the back side as well, just to even out the seasoning.
And that's sea salt you said too.
Sea salt, yeah.
Okay.
Now you can use any type of salt that you want. Just keep in mind your standard table salt is a lot stronger than the sea salt, so you want to use a little bit less of it. Also, the smaller the granule of the salt, the more you're going to taste it.
Oh, okay.
So if you're using a larger salt, you can put a little bit more on there.
Okay.
And now that's kind of seared off a little bit. It's getting a bit of a crust, and you'll be able to notice that it actually comes off the pan very easily. I'm not leaving anything on there.
Yeah.
And that's how you know you're really starting to get a nice sear.
Okay, you don't put any other seasoning in there or garlic or anything else like that?
Well, right now we're just going to put this whole clove of garlic, and I'm just going to put it in the oil there. And that's the same thing with the thyme, is that's just going to get some of the flavor
into the oil, eh?
Yeah, I didn't even skin that garlic. You'll notice it still has the skin on there, and that just sort of helps it from burning.
Oh, I never knew that. Good idea.
So that you don't get that bitter flavor
I never knew
once
that.
the garlic burns, because the pan is that hot. And now I'm just going to sprinkle the thyme in, and you notice the oil just starts to pop, and that's the oil is just coming out of the thyme there.
Yeah.
And we'll just pop this in the oven to finish off. 375 degrees for about 6 minutes.
Wow. Well, you said it was going to be simple.
That's simple. That's about as simple as it gets.
Now, what about sauces for this?
Well, tonight I'm going to be serving it with a citrus butter sauce. So oranges, limes, and lemons. And you could also serve that with a white wine sauce. You know, you could do a dill cream sauce or popular.
And what sauce are we having tonight?
Tonight we're having the citrus butter sauce.
Quickly. How is? Because people can record this and rewind it, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to make the citrus sauce butter.
Citrus butter sauce. Okay, so you want to take 2 oranges, 1 lemon, and 1 lime. Take the zest of all of them, so that's just the outside of the peel. And you can either grate that with you know, a fine grater or just a citrus zester. Chop that up really small and take the juice of all of those as well. Your 2 oranges, your 1 lime, and your 1 lemon, and put that in a small saucepan. Reduce it down to about half. Add just a little bit of honey to sweeten it up a little bit, and then you're just going to stir in some cold butter right at the end, and that'll thicken it up and give it a little bit of body.
And then you just pour that over top?
Pour that over top, and that's all you need to do.
And what we're going to do is is we're going to go for dinner after in a little while, and I guess this is on the. We're doing this for the.
This is going to be your dinner tonight.
Good.
It's in the oven.
Good. Okay. What we'll do is next we're going to be eating it, and we'll get some reviews on it.
All right. Sounds
Thanks a
good.
lot. Hey, that was simple, eh?
Yeah. Thanks, Gary.
Thanks, Paul. Okay. You see what he's doing here? They just cut the gill. That's to bleed the halibut.
This will be nice and white meat, so Chef Paul
Yeah. Chef
will
Paul.
have good meat for you.
Beautiful boats. Tell me a little bit about these boats.
They're called aluminum chambered boats and built in Bellingham, Washington. But we bought one of their first ones out of the factory. It was originally a New Zealand design. They're welded aluminum pontoons around a deep V. And these guys in the States started building them, and we got, like, you know, one of the first boats. So we've been with them from the ground floor. So we had, you know, one whole fleet of their boats, and then there were certain things that we wanted. So, oh, we really want bigger cab and a, you know, front that could open and walk around and all this and that. And so we kind of designed these. But I tell you, they are strong and they're light. You can load them with people and fill them with water, and they're just excellent boats.
Really buoyant too.
They are, yeah.
Really buoyant. I think they sort of take the idea of like a rigid hull rubber boat, you know.
Zodiac.
Yeah, Zodiac.
Same concept, same exact concept.
Yeah.
And strong as heck. One time we were up, Roland and I, one of our other boats, and we were way up Knight Inlet, where you're way past radio range, cell phone. I mean, you're up the corner. You're way up there towards Glacier Bay, and I hit a deadhead. And it stopped the boat. It kicked the 200-horse Merc right out of the water, stopped the boat, and you know, we kind of sat. Luckily, no one was hurt. Checked the bilge, everything looks fine. Well, we went on and fished that trip, caught a bunch of fish, pulled the boat at the end of the trip, and there wasn't so much as a dent on it. Hot rod.
It's the jig.
It's the Gary.
Whatever it is, it's a fish.
Smelling my bait and then coming over and hitting the
Come
jig.
over there and he's sitting there. He's wanting the yellow banana.
Work it, Gary. And rolling it just one after the other for this guy.
Yeah, right.
He's on.
Get him. There you go. Now, Scott, get him. That's it.
Double header, Gary. Double header.
There we go.
Woo!
Okay,
Double
here we
header,
go.
Gary.
Oh, look at this one. This is about 50 pounds.
Oh, wow, is it?
No.
Look at that. Oh, easy, Argo, easy. Oh, let him run, let him run.
Double header, boys.
Here, do you want to get the gaff on this one here?
I know, I think we'll just bring him in. He ain't going to come off of there, Gary.
Double
Just wanna
header.
Get a little more line for me?
That's all right.
We're on him now.
Come on, you. I'm now up there. I missed my grab. There we go.
Good boy.
Oh, those are good eaters. Chef
Yeah.
Paul's going to do you up good.
Yeah, he is.
Excuse me. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Hey,
you got us on
baby.
the fish. Gary, great job.
Nice work, girl. Thanks, bud.
Well, this will be,
That's what I like about Suns. They always make you feel good.
yeah.
You know, when you're coming in, like when we were coming in, they made me feel so good. They made me feel special. And it just hasn't stopped.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this guy's
Perfect.
puking all kinds of stuff up here.
Perfect.
Hey, we're going to just handline him in, Scott.
Look at that herring.
There we go.
Oh! All right, Rolly.
Nice work.
Hey,
Good work
Gary.
all around.
Hey.
Good work all
Hey,
around.
it's
There we
called the
go.
lemon halibut and
Yeah.
time for the hot tub.
Oh, yeah, and then
Just for, look at all that stuff getting puked out of him. He hit that black cod.
he wanted, didn't he?
He wanted it. All right. Great job, guys.
Whoa! I think what I'll do just to make things. That solved that problem. I'm just waiting until he finishes puking up all that. There we go.
Just
Do our
you
thing.
see what he's doing right here? It's really important for the meat. They're going to cut the gill where the artery is, and then that fish will bleed out
Yep.
and save that really nice white meat. Okay, there's 3 of us out here. We've had 4 halibut. We released 1
Yep.
for the fish gods. We kept 3, and of course you saw the one that was cooked up for me. But you know, that's just the start of it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because halibut fishing is just a small part of Sun's Lodge.
Hey, just an awesome day out there. I mean, the coho, best coho fishing we've seen all year, Chinooks, halibut, all that. But how about those burgers and hot dogs? Put your hands together, new chef. Paul Shan! Apollo! All right, 927, what do you guys got lined up?
Okay, so we're going to start off with sort of my version of a caprese salad, which is bocconcini cheese, Roman tomatoes, some fresh herbs from the garden, olive oil, smoked Malden sea salt, and some balsamic drops. Second course tonight is a braised pork belly. Braised it for like 5 hours and kept really tender. The fat just renders right down. Served with some creamy barley with melted leeks and a reduction of the braising liquid sauce. Main course tonight is halibut with citrus butter sauce.
Gary Cooper's halibut.
Gary Cooper's.
We're bringing in this halibut for one reason. I want the lodge to serve me this for dinner.
Sounds good.
It's really nice. They're just like small fish. It's really some of the best halibut I've ever seen. I'm not like seriously not the same. It's really nice fish. You guys are gonna enjoy that.
I think we want to wrestle.
Right, just like a...
Okay.
Let's go wrestle.
We're just gonna wrestle.
With the meat that is basically on the other side. Yeah.
Thank you for your support of Nice Fish. Hotspot flashers and Apex lures. Often imitated, never duplicated. Ask your dealer about the new colors available for this year. Ace Line Hauler, efficient and easy to use high quality crab and prawn trap pullers. Check out the new Brutus Plus 40 that will pull 100 pounds at speeds of up to 140 feet per minute. Delta Vancouver Airport Hotel. Experts in the sport fishing industry for close to 40 years. And Sea Power Marine Center. Servicing and supplying all your boating needs for the marine enthusiasts. For more information, check out our website at nicefish.tv.
Nice fish.